I've been trying to raise an issue with local police and county councillors and city councillors regarding the pavements and grass verges around the one of the north of the city not being slightly blocked but being completely blocked by parked cars. I know at this time of year in the rain as well, we're seeing a lot of the grass verges in King's Hedges especially being turned into nasty muddy quagmire. If I take this to the county, Councillor Nassania herself suggested that she should knock on some people's doors, but I don't quite see a county councillor as also being an enforcer. The police point me to the county point me to the city says it's got nothing to do with them. I wonder if we could perhaps have some policy on stopping pavements being completely blocked by cars, which seems needless to me.
Yes, thank you, Chair. A couple of North Area Committee meetings ago, we put forward proposals to prevent parking on grass verges on King's Hedges Road and Ramsden Square. This would be traffic regulation orders which would make it enforceable for enforcement officers to ticket offending vehicles. This, as I understand it, at the moment is out for consultation with residents in the area. We're waiting to hear back. Depending, I suppose, on the success, if we are successful with that consultation and that we do get this through, we will then be looking at doing it in other areas. I mean, it is a very, very difficult thing to prevent people from doing.
If I may suggest it would be slightly simpler than that. I discussed this with Inspector Steve Poppett on the Shape Your Place website, specifically with regard to Montrose Plus, and I pointed out that the Road Traffic Act says if you wholly or in part block the public highway, you're breaking the law. Also, if you take your car onto the pavement, you're breaking the law. Steve Poppett did not disagree with this, he just said it wasn't in the public interest to enforce that law. It is illegal to drive on the pavement to park there.
Councillor Onasanya is waving furiously.
Thank you, Chair. I just wanted to say, because I had actually taken this up with County, and you end up going round in vicious circles because I sent photos which were kindly supplied to me, and I even took some photos. There was some on a road off of Milton Road, I forgot what it's called now, but it's behind the Grove pub basically, where they'd done the same thing and a lady had to go onto the road to get round with her pushchair. And their argument time after time, when it comes to blocking, if it's not, so I'm saying to them, look, this car was all four wheels on the pavement, it wasn't even just partially on. And they were saying, well, actually, it's not a full obstruction because you could still get past. And I was saying, but if you're in a wheelchair or you've got a pushchair or a motorised scooter or anything like that, it will cause concern. So a suggestion that's been made to me recently, which I'm going to take forward, is that they could send out their enforcement vehicles, which just film, so it can film what's going on, and then they can be sent notices at home, like the penalty charge notices, because it is an offence. But when you try and get the council to enforce it, they say it's for the police to do. The suggestion was made that I should actually go and knock on people's doors and ask them if they could politely remove their vehicles. And I was explaining to them that I have no power to do that, and I don't really want to get attacked for knocking on people's doors. So really it is their responsibility. They know that it's an issue, and I'm going to look into whether the enforcement vehicle, because they argue that when they go the cars have moved, at least that could film them and then they can be sent the penalty charges.
Can I suggest we put this down as a thing for you to report back
Yes,
on the next committee?
Yes, of course.
So that we can keep an eye on it and see if we can find a way of squaring the circle, as it were. Is that okay? Yeah, nodding.